Hello, I'm DJ with the Spoiled Milk channel, and today we have something special in store. We're commemorating Marvel's first family, the Fantastic Four's 60th anniversary. To celebrate this event, we went out and purchased some Marvel Legends figures from Entertainment Earth. We have Mr. Fantastic, we have the Invisible Woman, we have the Human Torch, we have Ben Grimm, the Thing, we have Jennifer Walters, She-Hulk, and rounding us out is my favorite character, Doctor Doom. We're going to be taking these characters out of the boxes, reviewing them, looking at their posability, looking at the different things that come with them, and not only that, this set also comes with a Super Skrull. A Skrull that combines the abilities of all the Fantastic Four. So come on, let's go, have some fun, take these action figures out of the boxes. All right, so let's start this off with Mr. Fantastic Reed Richards himself. Looking at the box art, nothing here to really write home about. All right, so getting back to the character, so Mr. Fantastic, he comes with a couple different pairs of hands, the stretchy hands, the stretchy fingers, the elastic fingers, if you would. I would love for Marvel to, in the future, if they make a evil Reed Richards, or if they gave us at least the head, right? Like if they gave us the head to make him the Maker as seen in the Ultimate Comics. I really love that. I know you can get some aftermarket. I saw one on eBay for about $30. However, this figure's pretty good. You got decent muscle tone on it. I always look at the legs with these figures and the shoulders and the backs. Some of these figures, especially some of the female characters or the younger adult characters like the Miles Morales from Miles Spider Into the Spider Verse, they have kind of spindly legs. I like to look at the bottom of the feet to make sure that, especially with the posability, that they can stand up flat and straight. One of the things I like about this figure is on the bottom you got these little these are more like speed boots that they have on. One of the major differences between this Reed Richards character, or at least this line of Fantastic Four characters, and like the classic characters that you also get now, the carded characters, like this is one in a box. You also have characters that come carded. And so one of the things about these characters are that they have the little divots on the boot, which are kind of cool and more, more tactical, more sporty. uh so that's what you get with these characters, and it runs true for most of them, well, at least for the three more humanoid characters in this bunch. When you got Reed Richards, Sue Storm, or Sue Richards, and Johnny Storm, the Human Torch, they have the grips on the bottom of their shoes, which we'll kind of see. They kind of work out sometimes, sometimes they don't. Please forgive me for my base this time. I had to kind of figure out something on the fly, but as we go on, that'll get better. But this character is not bad, not a bad character at all. We got the gray siding on the hair, many points of articulation here, which kind of help with the posability. And I'm really looking forward to getting this figure together with Galactus. Now, the only thing that I wish this character may have come with, other than a alternate head, like I said, I'd like to get the Maker. Maybe would have been a small Ultimate Nullifier. That would just set it up great. So I might have to 3D print one when I get my Galactus, or if I can find one for a decent price in the aftermarket, that'll work. This figure comes with the right leg for the Super Skrull figure, so we'll put that aside and then we'll keep moving. We also have Sue Storm here. Again, box art, pretty cool. She comes with the number 3 piece for our Super Skrull, and we'll get to that in a minute. Uh, Sue Richards, for a long time, she was known, and that was just a sign of the times. She was known as the Invisible Girl, even though she was definitely, definitely older than 18. In the comic book, she was known as the Invisible Girl, and it's pretty much on the nose for the times there. Thankfully, they've given her a more prominent role. Sue Richards has become one of the stronger female characters in the Marvel universe. Just love her for her wit, her tenacity. For her, you would think with a husband like Reed Richards that she would get lost in the fray, but a lot of times she doesn't. So, great character here. Love the coloring around the eyes, the flowing hair. Action figures have come a long way since I was a kid, right? Action figures have come a long way. So the hair is flowing, the eyes are popping, beautiful color for the lipstick. Again, at the bottom, uh, we have the grips, the speed grips on the bottom of her boots, and she has like a wedge heel there. So great figure here. Now, one of the only complaints that I have, and that kind of goes back to my previous statement, is just with some of the legs here. Legs are kind of spindly, and unless you have, her legs standing straight up and together, it's going to be kind of hard to get her in a pose unless you have a foot pad or a base plate for these characters, which I don't have. I would love to see Hasbro come out with just a set of base plates for these figures that you can buy individually, just like the old blister packs for the GI Joes. That would be great. Sue Storm comes. Her accessory is an invisible shield, and her extended hand, the one with the extended fingers. Her fingers fit right in the slot of that invisible shield. So pretty cool, great figure. I love the four with the black outline on the chest piece of these figures. It really sets it apart, makes it really detailed, really nice. Again, this is a great action figure, and as you notice here, kind of just stood her up with her legs straight. Her Super Skrull builder figure part is the torso for the Super Skrull, main component here with Sue Storm. And when you go, I guess when you look at how they budget these figures out, you'll usually get the torso with the figure that comes along with the figure with the more spindly legs, the skinnier legs there. They're kind of trying to balance out the plastic and how that goes. Up next, we got our Human Torch figure, Johnny Storm. Now there is a Walgreens exclusive figure as well. Good luck finding it with him in fully flame on mode. However, this figure isn't bad. Again, comes with a lot of accessories with this figure. We have a couple different hands, a couple different fiery hands or flame on hands. We got a couple different flame on hands here. But just looking at the figure, and just gonna fix the blister pack right here if I ever want to put the character back into the plastic there. I just kind of like to do that. I have my own method of getting these figures out. I like to put one arm out and kind of pull these figures out. One of the things that I love about the Marvel Legends figures is they pretty much take the sculpts seriously. So what you'll see is, you don't have the exact same sculpt for Reed with just a different head. That was something you might have seen back in the day with a lot of these team figures. Same sculpt for the body in a different head. With this figure, you have the shoulders rotate to give him a little more posability, especially when you may have him in flight mode, looking at him in comparison to Reed Richards. The shoulders are definitely different. There's a different sculpt there. You have a little more musculature on Johnny here that you don't have on Reed, because Johnny's a young guy. He still stays fit. He goes to the gym every day. Lifetime Fitness, 24-hour fitness, or Bally's, or one of those places Johnny goes. So the muscle tone kind of matches there. Again, getting back to the accessories, couple flame on hands there. We actually, and I missed this when I was opening this up. You have a fire for the Super Skrull figure, and then you also have some flame wraps for the forearms, or for the arms in general. You have some fire wraps. So I just replaced the hand with the flame on hand for his left hand. Want to give him a little action there when we start posing this figure. But again, can't say enough about these figures. Just really awesome, really good. If you're not into Marvel Legends, you're a Marvel fan like myself, and you want to get just something on your shelf, this is a good series to get. I bought this series off of eBay, pre-ordered it off of eBay, and the shipping was paid. One of the things you want to be beware of if you're ordering this figure and you're pre-ordering it, be careful where you buy from. Some of the pre-order places where you get the stuff from, it doesn't always pay for shipping. Super Skrull part, you got a morphed hand for your Super Skrull of the Thing. We'll get to Ben Grimm next here, but with Johnny Storm, you get that left arm of Ben Grimm, and then also you get a standard left arm for the Super Skrull, but that's kind of boring, so we're not going to use that one today. But it's kind of cool for any of the purists out there. And then what I did not mention is the flame on hand connection for the Thing. I kind of missed that the first time when I was going through it, but nevertheless, we'll get to it when we put our Super Skrull together. Next is my favorite in this collection, or one of my favorites. I got about three of them. I have this collection. Is just This is really what sold me. This Ben Grimm figure, and you can really feel the weight on this figure when you pick it up. It's got to be a half pound more than the others, and it's just really weighty, and that's a good thing, right? You want your Ben Grimm figure, your Thing figure, to be weighty, to be tough, to be rock hard and solid like he should be. He comes with the two heads for the Super Skrull figure, and I really like this figure. Again, beefy, weighty. One of the things I wish we may have gotten with this is maybe an alternate head. We got an alternate head, that would have been great, or maybe even some alternate hands. But with a figure this size, well constructed, put together like this, you can't expect too much unless you're getting like a Diamond Select figure or one of the higher end figures. But this one's pretty solid, pretty good. But again, I wish I could have got a different head. One of the things that kind of bothered me a little bit when you're looking straight on at this figure, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but it looks like the eyes are offset just a little bit. But again, not a huge complaint. And I like that they added the brow on this figure, right? You don't always get a lot of brows on the Thing action figures. You don't get a lot of the protruding brow and the mean muck, the grim look. He looks like he's ready for battle. Look like he's ready to go. Again, we got two Super Skrull heads there. We get the standard head, and then we get the more sinister looking head there. And I'll figure out which one I want to use for our pose here today. That rounds out our Fantastic Four right there. This will be the end of part one, and part two we'll get to the other figures of this set. So stay tuned to the Spoiled Milk channel, where we'll be doing not only part two of our Super Skrull build, but we'll also have some other videos in the future. If you want to stay updated in the latest in toy reviews, whether they be Marvel Legends, whether they be Legos, or anything else that catches our eye, please like, subscribe, and turn on your notifications. That way you can get the latest from Spoiled Milk. So until next time, stay awesome, stay great, stay safe, and we will catch you guys later.